My dear child, be still now. Let the storm inside you quiet, and the weight you carry slip from your shoulders. Remain with me a little longer. I'm here to help you release the ache of what once was. No one else holds the authority to measure your worth. You were never meant to drown in night after night of sorrow. Don't let worry silence the peace I've placed within you. Let go of the questions, the fears, the burdens you've carried alone. My presence doesn't waver, even when the world feels unbearable. I remain your constant, your shelter when everything else shifts. When darkness settles and you lie awake, listen for my voice. It calls you to rest, to exhale. Night after night, I'll meet you here with gentleness. I am your refuge, your quiet harbor where fear dissolves and comfort takes root. You are not alone. You've never been. Feel the strength in my nearness, the kindness in my silence. I've always been your steady calm, the warmth you return to. Let my care draw close again, healing every hollow space and chasing out the ache of loneliness. Even when the road bends into shadows and nothing feels certain, my hand remains on your life. I don't abandon you to despair or shame. I shaped you with purpose, never for fear. I walk beside you to defend you, not condemn you. Don't accept the voices that tell you you're not enough. They lie. Their words carry no weight here. You belong to a higher truth, one that does not falter. My devotion doesn't change with the season. It is a bond that holds, even in silence. Should you turn back toward those who never truly loved you, you will only meet more wounds. You were never meant to chase approval from those who can't see your value. Keep walking with me. I will not fail you. In every uncertainty, you will find a new reason to trust. True success rises not from striving alone, but from staying near to what is eternal. If you seek me not as a distant idea, but as a real and present companion, you will begin to understand who you truly are. I have been guiding you quietly, and I will continue to open paths where none seemed possible. Each step of obedience and faith opens more than just doors. It unlocks favor, strength, and unseen blessings. I will fill the gaps where you felt incomplete. My healing reaches places no one else can touch, and there is still more, far more waiting to be revealed. Release hesitation. Stretch out your hands and accept what I've prepared. You were never created to live beneath your potential. Let go completely and see what I can do with a surrendered heart. My care doesn't just fix what's broken. It builds something entirely new. You're not destined for a lifetime of battle. You were meant to rise above fear, doubt, and the pain of your past. I'm walking you into a place of peace where the confusion loses its voice. Lay down the weapons you've used against yourself. My voice is stronger than your fear. The love I offer doesn't vanish in darkness. It stands firm through every loss, every letdown, every moment you thought you'd break. If you share this truth, if you hold it close and refuse to be moved by what you see, then hope will grow roots inside you. No challenge can stand against what I've declared over your life. No wall is too high, no setback too final. My strength levels mountains. I will be your solid foundation, your guide when the path fades from view. Trust in my timing. It is never late, only perfect. Even in silence, I'm working behind every detail, every effort you've poured out, every silent plea, every tear. I've counted them all. Nothing has gone unnoticed. What feels like delay is preparation. What seems like a closed door is a divine pause, not a denial. Be steady. Stand firm. You are growing even when you don't see it. Let your inner strength rise like the dawn. Remember what I've spoken to your heart, and don't let it go. I will shield you when storms rage, shelter you when winds howl, and guide you when all feels lost. You were never meant to face this life unprotected. I am your guardian, closer than breath, holding you when everything else slips away. The promise I've made to you stands strong. Let these words shape how you move, how you speak, and how you love. Speak with kindness. Let your words become rivers of healing. Don't echo pain, don't return hurt with hurt. You have the power to change the atmosphere by what you say. Let your language lift others, just as you've longed to be lifted. Release the anger. Let go of the bitterness. Don't entertain words that wound or steal joy. Speak life, And in doing so, you'll plant seeds of beauty in places that once felt barren. Your voice matters. Your love carries power. Use it well. There is no room for fear to thrive when faith is alive. What once blocked you has already been removed in ways you'll soon see. Follow the sound of certainty. My guidance is not a whisper of chance, but a call to transformation. I've set boundaries around your life, not to confine you, but to secure you. Nothing from your past has the authority to define your destiny. I've made all things new. Even in brokenness, I am rebuilding. Even when all seems lost, I am restoring. When you feel shaken, stay close. I am the light that never flickers, the voice that never fails. Let my wisdom be your compass. Let my strength carry you through uncertainty. Keep your eyes on what is unseen, the truth I've written into your soul. You are here for more than survival. You are here to thrive, to shine, to bring hope where there was none. Let your faith rise and steady your steps. My plans are not just good, they are glorious. Walk in them with courage. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. Everything is being arranged in perfect order. Trust the timing, trust the process, and above all, trust that my love for you has never wavered. Keep walking. We are just getting started. Let me have primary influence over your inner life, so that you are no longer swayed by fear or confusion. Let me anchor your thoughts in hope and fill your emotions with peace that cannot be stolen. I will help you respond to life, not with panic, but with quiet trust. When the noise of the world grows overwhelming, I will whisper clarity into your spirit. You are not invisible to me. I see every battle, every silent struggle, every restrained tear. Nothing escapes my attention. Even when you are surrounded by voices of doubt or judgment, my voice remains steady. I will speak truth into the chaos and remind you who you are, chosen, equipped, and dearly loved. You are not what others say about you, nor are you defined by the disappointments that once cut deep. You are being shaped in grace, and the process is intentional. Though it may feel slow, transformation is unfolding. Do not despise the small steps. They carry the weight of great purpose. I know your moments of frustration when your efforts seem unnoticed and your hopes feel like distant dreams. But I am working behind every delay and inside every moment of waiting. Sometimes the quiet seasons speak the loudest. That is where resilience is born and where trust becomes real. In those silent stretches, I am preparing doors you never saw coming. So when the road feels still, do not assume I've gone quiet. I am closer than ever, aligning every detail. If pain resurfaces, don't turn away. Bring it to me. I am not afraid of your anger, your sadness, or even your questions. I welcome them. I can handle the weight of all your emotions. Nothing you feel disqualifies you from my presence. Let those feelings lead you toward me, not away. In the depths of despair, I will cradle you in compassion. When bitterness tries to settle in your soul, I will flush it out with mercy. When guilt grows heavy, I will lift it and remind you that you are free. You have seen seasons of loss, and I know the ache that lingers. There were moments when joy felt like a stranger, and laughter seemed impossible. But I have not left you in that place. Even now, I am resurrecting what once felt buried. A joy deeper than surface smiles is rising within you. A joy forged in struggle and sealed in truth. Don't fear its arrival. Welcome it back. It is safe to rejoice again. You were not made to dwell in the shadows of past pain. You were created to reflect the light of restoration. There is no shame in your scars. They tell a story of surviving and rising again. Wear them with quiet strength. They do not make you weak. They declare that grace has touched your life. When others try to shame you, remember, I do not condemn, I restore. Let your heart open again, even if fear tries to shut it down. Love is not always easy, and yes, it risks being wounded. But I will teach you how to love without losing yourself. I will protect your softness and make your spirit strong, not hardened. Compassion is not a weakness. Your tenderness is part of your calling. Keep it alive. It brings healing to places that need it most. Sometimes you will feel misunderstood. Even in your best efforts, others may twist your intentions or reject your heart. Do not let that poison your soul. I see your sincerity, and I will honor it. I will place the right people beside you, those who understand without explanation, who celebrate your growth, and walk with you in truth. You are not meant to journey alone, and if loneliness finds you, do not sit in silence. Invite me into that space. I will fill the room with warmth, not noise. I will sit with you in the stillness until the ache lifts. I am not in a hurry to fix you. I am committed to healing you. That healing takes time, but it is coming. You will not remain in sorrow forever. Each tear you've cried has meaning, and I've counted every one. As anger rises over injustices you've endured, don't bury it, bring it to me. I am not indifferent to your pain. I will defend you. But vengeance does not belong in your hands. Peace does. Let me handle what is unfair. I will do what is right, in the right time. Your role is to stay anchored to trust in the process that is unfolding, even when you don't understand it yet, and when disgust fills your soul, disgust over the cruelty of the world, or even the mistakes you've made. Remember this. I am not disgusted with you. I see beauty where others see blemishes. I see purpose even in what feels broken. I do not discard what is cracked. I rebuild it with care and make it whole again. That includes you. You are not beyond healing. Surprises await you. Moments of redemption that will take your breath away. Things you once believed were lost forever will be returned to you in unexpected ways. Relationships, dreams, even parts of your own heart that you thought were gone. They are not gone. They are being restored in layers. Watch with wonder as I reveal these gifts. Let your awe return. You do not need to numb yourself anymore. Celebrate small victories. Notice how far you've come. You no longer think the way you used to. You no longer respond with panic, but with peace. You are growing. Yes, there's more ahead, but look at the strength you've already gained. Let that realization bring joy to your spirit. You are not who you were. That is worth honoring. Each new day is an invitation to believe again, to let go of fear and step into faith, to exchange resentment for release, to walk in honesty even when it's hard. You have what it takes because I placed it within you. You don't have to pretend to be strong. I will be your strength. You only need to remain open, remain willing, and I will handle the rest. When the pressure to perform weighs on you, remember, I didn't call you to impress the world. I called you to be faithful. That's where your peace lies, in knowing you are doing what you were designed to do. No matter who sees it or applauds it, I notice. I delight in your quiet acts of love and your uncelebrated obedience. Nothing you do in love is wasted. So pause now and breathe. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart unclench. Release the fear that tries to dictate your next move. You are not in danger. You are under care. I will not let you fall. I will not lead you into harm. The future that awaits you is one of peace, abundance, and depth. Stay near, my beloved. Let me fill you until you overflow. Let me steady your steps and calm your thoughts. Let me be your shelter in the storm and your guide in every valley. Your life is held in purpose, surrounded by protection, and infused with grace. Trust it. Trust me. All is being made well. The more your heart will soften to the quiet truths you once ignored. A leaf drifting on the wind may seem directionless, yet it still moves according to patterns greater than itself. So it is with your life. What appears aimless is being steered with purpose. Your setbacks are not signs of failure, but invitations to lean in closer, to listen more carefully, to trust more deeply. I have not abandoned you, not for a moment. Even when everything within you screams for certainty, and all you find is silence, know that I am still speaking, sometimes not in words, but in peace, in a pause, in the gentle nudge toward a better path. When tears gather behind your eyes and frustration boils beneath your smile, let it all rise to the surface. Don't bury it. You don't have to pretend with me. I already know what you hide, and I love you still. That simmering anger, the bitterness you hold against the world, against yourself, offer it to me. I can handle your most painful emotions. You were never meant to carry this weight alone. I did not design you to be crushed under expectations, regrets, or shame. I created you with resilience, not for endless endurance, but for restoration. So let your pain speak, not to wound, but to heal. And when you see others thriving while you're still in the valley, know this: I am doing something within you that cannot be rushed. Their journey is not your mirror. Envy is a thief that steals your joy and clouds your vision. I am not late, I am precise. You will have your season, and when it arrives, it will not be by accident. It will be a direct result of the work I've done behind the scenes of your brokenness. You are not forgotten, though I know it sometimes feels that way. You wonder, why not me? Why this delay? Why this pain? The questions are natural. Do not be ashamed of them. But remember this: the delay is not denial. The wound is not final. The silence is not absence. I am orchestrating connections, healing opportunities, and growth that will make sense only when you look back. But for now, keep moving forward. Even when the path disappears beneath your feet, I will hold you up. There is beauty still ahead, moments that will leave you breathless, encounters that will remind you of what it means to truly live. You will laugh again without hesitation. You will look in the mirror and no longer see only the mistakes, but the miracle of survival. You will step into spaces once filled with dread and walk in with confidence, knowing you are no longer defined by the damage, but by the strength it created. But I know the cost of this strength. I was there when you held your breath, waiting for love that never came. I saw the betrayal you tried to excuse, the apologies you never received, the moments you begged for a sign. I have never overlooked your suffering. It moved me then, and it moves me still. That ache in your chest, I feel it too. That quiet weeping at night. I catch every tear. I am not indifferent. I am intimately present. Let yourself be surprised by joy again. Let yourself be open to moments of wonder, sunlight through trees, the kindness of a stranger, laughter in unexpected places. These are not accidents. They are glimpses of what I'm restoring within you. You do not have to brace for disappointment every time something good happens. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten, and you are not doomed to repeat the past. Instead, you are rising, slowly, steadily, and with purpose. What once knocked you down will soon serve as a stepping stone. The very thing that once brought shame will become a testimony of courage. The rejection you suffered will give way to a greater acceptance, not from others, but from within. I am turning your ashes into something beautiful, even if you can't see it yet. And yes, you will still have moments where fear visits, where you question your progress. But remember this: courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite it. And I am moving with you. You are not navigating this road alone. The shadows may fall long across your path, but so does my light. And no shadow is greater than the light I provide. You are not made to crumble beneath pressure. That anxiety you feel is not a life sentence. It's a signal calling you back to my peace. Let yourself exhale the fear you've inhaled for far too long. Let go of the belief that everything must fall apart again. I am not the voice of chaos. I am the stillness after the storm, the clarity after confusion, the warmth after a bitter wind. I am also the one who will challenge you to grow. I will not always leave you in the comfort of what is easy. Sometimes I will ask you to confront what you've ignored, to forgive what feels unforgivable, to stand when all you want to do is retreat. But know this: it is never to harm you. It is always to free you. You were not created to remain hidden, bruised, or silenced. You were created to live boldly, to speak truth, to radiate compassion that disarms even the coldest hearts. So if your voice shakes, speak anyway. If your knees tremble, stand anyway. If your past shouts at you to stay small, rise anyway. I am with you in every trembling step. I see what others overlook. I know what it took for you to keep going, and I will honor your persistence by lighting the next step before you, even when you cannot see the full path. You are more than the failures that haunt you. You are more than the words that wounded you. You are more than the silence you've endured. You are seen, loved, and chosen, not because you earned it, but because I determined you were worth it. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can undo that truth. So as the day turns and the hours shift, return to this promise. I am not done with you. I am not finished writing your story. I am not stepping away in your most fragile hour. You may tremble, you may break, but you will rise again. And when you do, you will look around and see that the storm didn't destroy you. It revealed who you really are. You are the one who endured, the one who healed, the one who found hope again. Keep walking. Even slowly, keep believing. Even when doubt shouts, I will meet you in every moment, ready to show you that nothing has been wasted, and everything is being transformed for your good. The care I extend to you is unending and unwavering. Even when the weight of the world presses heavily upon your shoulders, I stand firm beside you, a refuge in the storm. Do not let doubt whisper lies that you are forgotten or forsaken. Those voices are false and meant to deceive. Your life is woven into a greater tapestry of meaning and purpose, and every thread, no matter how tangled or frayed, is part of a design that is beautiful and true. There will be moments when anger flares up inside you, anger at injustice, at betrayal, at the burdens you bear. This anger is real and valid. It is a raw energy that demands to be acknowledged, not suppressed. Bring this fire to me. Let it be a catalyst, not a chain. I do not condemn your fury. I seek to transform it into fuel for change, for courage, and for standing firm in what is right. You are not weak because you feel anger. You are human. Allow this emotion to burn away what holds you back, so that new strength can rise from the ashes. Yet alongside this fire, sadness may sometimes sweep through your heart like a shadowy tide. Tears may fall in private, in moments when you think no one sees. I see. I have been there, carrying your pain, even when it feels unbearable. The sorrow you bear is not a mark of failure, but a testament to your capacity to love deeply, to hope even in darkness. Do not shy away from this sadness. Instead, invite it in and watch how it softens hardened places within you. Through your grief, a quiet resilience grows, one that will carry you when the road ahead feels too long or too lonely. Sometimes fear creeps in like a silent thief, stealing your peace and clouding your vision. Fear of the unknown, fear of rejection, fear of failing again. These fears are familiar, but they do not have to dominate your story. Call on me in those moments. Hear my voice, steady and sure, whispering courage to your trembling heart. The future is not a dark abyss, but a horizon filled with possibilities. Though you cannot see all that lies ahead, I walk with you, lighting the path one step at a time. Trust in this presence and let your courage outshine the shadows. There are also times when disgust for what you have endured or what you see in yourself may stir. The bitter taste of disappointment, the ache of betrayal by those once trusted. These feelings are harsh but honest. They reflect your deep longing for justice and wholeness. Rather than bury these emotions, bring them before me. I understand the wounds that caused them and the bitterness they leave behind. Allow me to wash away the grime of hurt with compassion and healing. What feels revolting now can be the soil in which new grace takes root, growing into something unexpected and life-giving. Surprise may touch your life when you least expect it. Small blessings disguised as ordinary moments, kindness from strangers, or sudden clarity in confusion. Be open to these surprises. They are gentle reminders that life is not solely about struggle. Joy can bloom amid pain, and hope can spark anew, even in the darkest seasons. Celebrate these moments of light. Let them fuel your spirit, reminding you that life holds more than hardship, it holds possibility. Contempt from others can sting sharply. Words or attitudes that try to belittle your worth or undermine your hope. These harsh judgments do not define you. They reflect the fears and brokenness of those who lash out. Guard your heart against these arrows. Stand tall in the truth of who you are. Beloved, chosen, resilient. Let the contempt you face strengthen your resolve rather than diminish it. Use it as a shield that refines your character, teaching you to respond with grace rather than bitterness. In all of this, remember that your worth is not measured by achievements, possessions, or the approval of others. It is rooted in a profound love that surrounds you, embraces you, and never lets go. This love sees beyond your mistakes and fears. It celebrates your courage to keep going despite them. It believes in the beauty still unfolding within you, even when you struggle to see it yourself. The journey before you may still hold challenges, but you do not walk it alone. In every moment of joy, surprise, anger, sadness, fear, disgust, or contempt, I am there, an unwavering presence ready to guide, comfort, and empower. Do not hesitate to lean into this support. Allow it to change how you see yourself and your world. Reflect on how far you have come, the obstacles you have faced, the lessons learned, the strength you have discovered. These are not signs of mere survival, but of profound transformation. Each experience has shaped you, molding a soul capable of deep empathy, fierce courage, and enduring hope. Now step forward with renewed confidence. You are equipped not only to endure, but to thrive. Your life has purpose and meaning, far beyond what you can yet imagine. The love that upholds you is the foundation on which you will build a future filled with promise. Open your heart to the possibility of healing and growth. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, knowing that vulnerability is the birthplace of true strength. When you stumble or fall, do not despair. Rise again with the knowledge that you are supported and beloved. In your quiet moments, return to these truths. Let them wash over you like a gentle rain, cleansing doubt and fear, nurturing your spirit. As you do, you will find peace that surpasses understanding and a courage that defies circumstances. Hold fast to hope, for it is the light that will guide you through the darkest nights. Embrace the love that surrounds you, seen and unseen, and allow it to transform every aspect of your life. In these moments of quiet reflection, feel the steady pulse of life within you, even as uncertainty lingers. Doubt may creep in like a shadow, whispering fears of failure and unworthiness. It is natural to recoil, to feel anger rise against the unfair weight you carry. Yet remember, these feelings are not your true self. They are echoes of past wounds, not your real voice. Let sorrow come when it must, but do not let it drown your spirit. Tears are not weakness. They cleanse the soul. Allow grief its place as part of your healing journey. When the world feels cold and unyielding, reach deep and find the spark that refuses to fade. That flicker is your resilience, delicate yet fierce, because it refuses to surrender. You may face harsh judgment, words that sting and make you doubt your worth. Do not accept this bitterness as truth. Such venom reveals more about the other's pain than about you. Shield yourself with self-acceptance. No external voice can define your value. Let anger rise when faced with injustice. Let it fuel your resolve to stand firm and fight for what is right. Fear may grip you, freezing your steps and whispering loneliness. Feel it. Acknowledge it, but do not obey. Courage loosens fear's hold. The courage to move forward even when the path is unclear. You are never truly alone. Beneath the surface, unseen forces guide and protect you beyond understanding. Disgust at harsh realities, pain, betrayal, human failings can remind you of the goodness you seek. Let this feeling drive you toward healing, not bitterness. Through every emotion, joy that lifts you, surprise that awakens, contempt that tests, sadness that deepens compassion, fear that challenges faith, disgust that sharpens discernment, and anger that strengthens voice. Know you are becoming a richer version of yourself. This journey is not about perfection, but authenticity. Show up with all your imperfections and trust that you are enough. There is beauty in vulnerability and strength in continuing despite hardships. Each day brings chances to practice patience, extend grace, and embrace your unfolding story. When you stumble, do not lose heart. These moments add depth and meaning to your tapestry. Keep your heart open to surprises. Joy often arrives unexpectedly, in a stranger's smile, a friend's kindness, or quiet moments of growth. Let gratitude fill you and renew your hope. Remember, you are part of a larger story, connected beyond what you see. Your kindness ripples out, touching lives beyond your awareness. Your presence matters, your voice counts, and your journey inspires. Even when unseen, carry this truth with you. Let it strengthen your spirit and ignite courage. When the weight feels unbearable and shadows threaten your light, return to this. You are deeply loved, endlessly supported, and infinitely capable. You have all you need: the wisdom to discern, strength to endure, resilience to rise. Setbacks are lessons, shaping your character and deepening your faith. Let them refine, not define you. Growth often comes disguised as hardship. Each challenge invites deeper understanding of yourself and purpose. Though roads are steep and nights long, dawn breaks with hope and new possibilities. Do not rush the process. Healing unfolds in its own time, slower than the heart desires. Patience is a quiet power that steadies you when the world feels chaotic. Trust your timing. The seeds you plant now, no matter how small, will grow into mighty trees that shelter and nourish seasons to come. Faithfulness in small things is never wasted. Let gratitude be your companion. When despair looms, find the smallest light: the sun's warmth, a child's laughter, a kind word. These sparks kindle hope and banish darkness. Above all, be kind to yourself. Speak gently within. Celebrate all victories. Forgive mistakes and learn. You deserve the same love and compassion you give others. Keep moving forward with courage and grace. You are never alone. Every step is supported by an unseen presence, guiding, lifting, and loving you without condition. Let this truth fill your heart with peace and your spirit with joy. You are held, cherished, and destined for greatness. Amen.